We will not rest until we are certain that justice is done. That promise was the final line of President Obama's message to the people of the Netherlands in memory of those killed on board Malaysia Flight 17. The president also spoke of America's history of friendship with the Dutch people as he signed the public condolence book at the Embassy of the Netherlands in Northwest Washington.
And the president's message comes as Europe announces new sanctions against Russia in the international crisis.
Meanwhile, there are signs of progress as well as new challenges in the investigation into the downing of that jetliner in eastern Ukraine. Horace Holmes is live in our newsroom with the very latest. Horace?
Maureen, American intelligence officials are now saying they believe the jetliner was struck by a surface-to-air missile likely fired by pro-Russian Ukrainian rebels, but add they have no evidence that Russia had any involvement in the incident. While in the capital of the Ukraine, tempers have reached a boiling point among that country's leaders.
Just moments after Ukrainian lawmakers started discussing the downing of the Malaysian airliner today, this fight broke out in parliament. Accusations flew, one lawmaker accusing his country's leaders of running a war against the Ukrainian people. Meantime, bodies of most of the victims, along with the 2 black boxes from Malaysia Flight 17, were loaded in a train and transported to the town of Kharkiv in eastern Ukraine. The bodies will be flown to the Netherlands, and the boxes have been handed over to investigators.
I can see that the black box is intact, even though a little bit damaged, but in a good condition.
But investigators still have a tough job on their hands. The crash site spreads over a 13-mile area and has not been totally secured by pro-Russian rebels accused of shooting down the jetliner. According to international observers, the site has been compromised. The chainsaws were used, most likely by those rebels, to cut into the cockpit.
It is inevitably the case that some of the important evidence that would have been available initially will already have been lost simply because of the way the crash site has been treated.
Meantime, here in Washington, President Obama held Russian President Vladimir Putin responsible for assuring evidence is preserved.
The burden now is on Russia to insist that the separatists stop tampering with the evidence.
But Russia has denied any involvement and has even offered a theory that a Ukrainian bomber was in the area and could have shot down the Malaysian plane. U.S. officials call that nonsense. Reporting live in the newsroom, Horace Holmes, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Horace. Next